My fellow subjects of Tsinch, today we are looking into a huge Nurgle drama. Nurgle situation is insane. Today, I want to look at the massive battle that is the smelliest drama in YouTube history. You may call me slop, but I have done it's not 15 seconds of the video yet, so I'm not allowed to say the word, but I've done a ton of research into the Hasan versus Asmongold drama. And ladies and gentlemen, I am about to put my dick on the table, give you all the relevant information, and talk about why one of them is incredibly based and the other one is incredibly cringe. Definitely stay tuned to find out. Now, you may have an opinion, you may not know about this, but I do know about this, do have an opinion, will probably get canceled by one of those two very large fan bases. And bro, we are talking about Asmongold himself. He's so bald, he's so bald and stinky, and we're gonna talk about this. So, I'm gonna give you some backstory. I am gonna end up talking about Twitch. I'm gonna be talking about certain streamers on Twitch that have literally put out death threats and hitman hits with prices on them to murder streamers they don't like. All right, I'm literally not talking in hyperbole. I'm gonna talk about the current adpocalypse, how Twitch is failing right now, the massive situation. I have a lot more information than I did in the past when I covered this, but I'm very excited because A, this will probably blow back on me, which means hey, more content to make in the future if I get canceled, and B, it is such a wonderful pile of chaos, and if you know me, you know I love some chaos. All right, so look at the face of your Lord and Savior Asmongold over here before we dive into it, because you are about to be thrown into the craziest story of your life. I have like look how many tabs I have open, bro. Look how many tabs I have. You don't even want to know. I'm so ready for this. All right, we're not going through all those, but I have selected a lot. All right, so I want to start things off from the very beginning. We're going full ass chronological order, okay? This isn't like you're reading the books of Warhammer 40k and you start with book 476, all right? We're going chronological order, exactly how we got to the point that there are literally Twitch streamers putting out hits. Twitch lost 90% of their advertisers. Asmongold and Hasan are currently in a massive bloodbath, and I have an incredible amount of opinions on all of it, which will probably get me in trouble. So, we start from the very beginning. This is the clip of Asmongold that got him a 2-week ban on Twitch about a month ago. Right on time for him to come back so he could live stream the election. All right, let's go! Basement Gold! All right, so he has a pretty fucking terrible take here, and he words it in the worst way he possibly can, and he gets banned for it. So first I'll show you this clip so I can properly show you the hypocrisy and bullshit going on.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing. And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for. And it is an inferior culture in all ways.
Yikers.
It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care.
Yeah, so that was the legendary, infamous Asmongold clip. For obvious reasons, he got banned for something like this. It was a little wild. It was a little crazy. He ended up making this whole apology video for this clip. He ended up coming back to streaming. He says things are going to change, stuff like that. The reason why I wanted to show you this in full is because A, I feel like no other YouTubers that actually cover the situation want to play this clip in full just because of how fucking unhinged he put his words. Like, I don't know. Like, if he would have been referring to terrorists, that's one thing, but he's just referring to like an entire group of people with like innocent people and children involved, and that is just such a broad stroke to say I don't care if genocide happens. That's a little bit wild. All right, so anywho, he makes a take like this. He gets a ban from Twitch. He called an entire culture an inferior culture. That obviously does break the terms of service, and he gets banned. Everything is fine in paradise, right guys? Everything's fine in paradise. Nothing is fine, and Twitch is not paradise. Let me show you a clip from Hasan. Now, the reason why this clip is going to be relevant will make itself very clear to you. It's because that take that Asmongold said that got him banned Yeah, that exposed Twitch's double standard, because on the one hand, they had to ban Asmongold, which made him literally turn his whole life around. I mean, he even drank water. It was fucking crazy. But it turns out Hasan, who is the CEO of Twitch's favorite streamer, as he admitted in articles, has done, unironically, the same exact thing as Asmongold, and not only gets away with it, but gets glazed by the entire Twitch staff. So while Asmongold's ban makes sense, he violated terms of service, it really makes it clear that there is a interesting sussy-wussy double standard going on Twitch. Let me show you this clip, just so you understand what I'm talking about.
Tibet was literally a fucking feudal slave.
This is talking about, by the way, China, imperialist China invading Tibet, murdering their people, and conquering it, all right? I just want to set the stage for you.
Tibet was literally a fucking feudal slave mandate, like, so autonomous zone.
So basically, he's justifying China's genocide because he's saying that Tibet was an inferior culture. He is literally using the exact same Asmongold logic, except Asmongold, who just worded it terribly, Hasan worded it exactly how he meant it and still didn't get banned for this. I'm gonna play a little more here.
China did them a favor.
That was one, I mean, in America when I...
China, so he gets asked if China did them a favor, and the obvious answer is no. No!
I say something like this, people get very upset. You know, we talk about the Dalai Lama saying, suck my tongue or whatever, but like, that's not far from the norm in fucking normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in and
so
took
China
over.
Unilaterally took over Tibet,
like
these are their culture. They basically are trying to, you know, homogenize the culture.
If your culture,
they're trying to spoil the religion and the identity.
The part of feudal warlords and slavery, abolishing that, yes, I do think that is good.
No.
Wow, bro! Oh my god! Listen, while I am not one to say slavery is good, I in fact have the incredibly hot take that I think slavery is not very based. But, bro, he said the exact same thing as Asmongold said, except unlike Asmongold, who's politically somewhat illiterate like me, Hasan actually is not politically illiterate. He follows politics. He knows what he's talking about. And this is genuinely his true beliefs. It's not like he's mincing words on this. And he literally puts this out into the world, and Twitch turns a blind eye. And not only does that happen, but Twitch literally unlatches their jaw to glaze him properly.
China did them a favor.
I think that, yes, I will be on the record
just
to
like
state...
America
he's on the record, all right? He's being very careful here.
That while the Chinese government... Wait.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, there is no equivalent in American intervention that you can point to in a similar capacity, unless you're talking about...
Okay, so...
and I think this is a good way to describe Taiwan as well.
Oh, so Taiwan should also get dicked over by China. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is literally this man's opinions on imperialist China. Because they're communists or some shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna make believe I'm as politically literate as this guy. But this is the same clip as Asmongold, all right? He keeps going for 40 seconds talking about this shit. I don't know if anyone wants to hear this. I'll play it anyway, just for the sake of brevity, including all the context. But you gotta be pretty mentally regarded in order to think that any of this is fucking normal. All right?
Describe Taiwan as well.
God, I'm so excited to show you the clip of so the spoilers. Hasan currently is upset at Asmongold and attacking him because he says that Asmongold is causing the Twitch adpocalypse. He is blaming Asmongold for it, all right? But this is the fucking shit that he says. The reason why Twitch is losing ads is because of this piece of shit, all right? Now, I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life, but these opinions and not willing to recognize the fact that he is the problem is vile.
The American federal government going into the fucking South and killing, unfortunately not all of them, but a decent amount of slavers and defenders.
Get ready for this analogy. Holy shit. It's gonna be good. This analogy is gonna blow your fucking mind and your penis.
Slavery. This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government that squashed. All
right.
Okay.
Tibet is the South.
Boom! Boom! In Hasan's analogy, Tibet, the nation that got absolutely dumpster fucked by imperialist China, is the South in his analogy to the Civil War. Okay. Anyway.
In the Civil War?
Yes. Tibet in the time frame where Chinese intervention happened would be the South. Yes, so they were doing slavery.
What was the moral
feudal
aspect of the war of China?
The interests are obviously like national security or whatever the fuck they claim.
Wow, bro. Oh my god. That's wild. That's like so insanely wild that like A, he'll say it, and B, it's worse than the Asmongold clip and he still isn't getting banned for it. Like, that's fucking wild. So anyway, the obvious double standard for Twitch got revealed. The Asmongold ban caused the snowball into Twitch getting revealed that they have a massive double standard. Asmongold immediately gets banned for 2 weeks. Hasan gets glazed. Anyway, just to show you how clear it is that there is a double standard, I have a couple other good clips. Obviously, there's a lot of good Hasan clips, but my guy Dan Can't Stream over here has a 3-minute compilation of Hasan literally calling Jews inbred. All right, like I'll just give you a minute of this. You don't need to listen to the whole thing. It's pretty wild, but it's even wilder that you can actually make a compilation.
Why? We recoiled when people screamed resist by any means, telling us that we are all inbred and that we have no culture. We shuddered when an activist held up a sign telling Jewish students they were Hamas's next targets, and we
Hamas mob started chasing us, calling us in the middle of campus, calling us inbred, that we have no culture. One of them grabbed my friend's Israeli flag in the middle of campus, carried it to a mob by the gate that were communicating with the angry mobs outside of campus. They threw hard objects at him. They started harassing him. They tried to light his flag.
All right, next clip.
That's why I always personally bring up the West Bank, because the way that the Israeli occupying force and the Israeli government has conducted itself in the West Bank is something that even Americans can understand as unconscionable, because it is literally the Jewish KKK brigades out there. Wow. Just a bunch of fucking inbred hicks.
There we go.
Literally.
That's his favorite thing. Calling 3-minute compilation of Hasan calling Jews inbred. Like, bro, you can't have a compilation of me saying anything that's 3 minutes long and this insane.
Doing pogroms to the Arab population and kicking them out deliberately from their, okay? Like, imagine the most inbred white supremacist guy you can imagine, okay? Like, the most illiterate, inbred.
Yeah, so anyway, calling a group of people inbred, by the way, just letting you know, I thought you'd be curious, violates Twitch's terms of service. Not that it matters, because as you can see, Mr. Hasan, still glazed by Twitch, doesn't matter. And it's this that's causing the adpocalypse that Hasan is blaming Asmongold for. It gets even better.
Religious fundamentalist, white supremacist guy, you.
Oh my god, the air nomads were based after Tibet. Hasan is the Fire Nation. No! Okay, that's the craziest analogy I've ever heard.
Ever thought of. Like, think about it. Close your eyes and think about that guy, okay? Eyes looking in different directions, okay? Now, instead of that guy being Christian, imagine if that guy was Jewish.
Boom. There we go.
And was currently
Hasan
actively doing.
Bro doesn't stop.
The beginning, like in a couple months in after October 7, every week there was another fucking psychopathic settler, inbred fucking douchebag, wearing fucking military fatigues, shooting another Israeli dude because he thought, oh, I thought he was a terrorist.
Bro, what is that French accent, man?
He was terrorist.
Okay.
Oh, these inbred fucking douchebags in the background, dude.
Oh my god, it doesn't stop. It does every time. Like, he just sees Jews and he's like, oh, these inbred douchebags.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, how many examples?
Where is that chatter? He was like, come to Israel. It's so beautiful here. You will see the conflict from my eyes. Yeah. I should go to the old city so I can get my... I swear, die and be put in a joint. The Israeli will smoke you like there is no tomorrow. Come to Israel.
Yeah, anyway.
I don't think it's the same.
I don't think you need to watch a full-ass 3-minute compilation of my boy calling Jews inbreds. I feel like we did a pretty good job about that. It gave the point that despite the fact that this man could violate terms of service an infinite amount of times, nothing happens to him. And clips like these, thanks to people like Dan Can't Stream, again, not supporting the whole adpocalypse mailing shit to advertisers thing, simultaneously not supporting that either. I'm just felt like mentioning this. It is a little bit wild to see the double standard here, and it's perfectly understandable why advertisers don't want to be on a platform where this gets incredibly defended. All right, here is literally Hasan showing terrorist propaganda to kids again. This just happened after the elections were over. This just happened in the middle of this drama. He can't stop himself from doing it.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Nasrallah was the leader of Hezbollah, I believe. He was a terrorist. Like, he was an internationally recognized terrorist with a bounty on his head put by the U.S. government. He's dead now. They blew him to bits. But this dude is a terrorist, like definitionally.
Listen. You have to remember something, okay? A lot of these dudes, you see them in their fucking fits, and you hear about like some of their attitudes about like gay people, for example, and you immediately fucking resort to Orientalist perspectives, not realizing these motherfuckers are better read than you by a million.
This guy caused the deaths of like 500,000 Syrians, by the way. This Nasrallah guy caused the deaths of 500,000 Syrian people, okay? He's so well read! You're looking at this from an Orientalist perspective!
Okay? Like, it's not a broken clock situation. No, dude. Half of these dudes literally get educated in America and in the UK.
Anyway, you get the idea. Here is Hasan interviewing a pirate, terrorist. Like, this guy is also a, professional. I'm just noticing now, every single person I criticize on YouTube is following me on Twitter. Like, I feel like this is not healthy. Listen, Hasan, this isn't criticizing you as much as it is Twitch, but I'm also criticizing you, my bro. What is going on? It's insane. Anyway, it can keep going. Dan ended up figuring out that if you were to type in message on Twitch, all Arabs are subhuman, AutoMod will block it. But if you type all Zionists are subhuman, it goes through. If you type Arabs are trash, your message is not sent because of the AutoMod. If you say Zionists are trash, the message goes through. If you say, Muslims are trash, it gets stopped because of the AutoMod. Like, you actually see this shit. Like, this is the most blatantly obvious double standard of all time. Like, this is a wild, obvious double standard on Twitch. So there were a lot of congressmen like Richie Torres and a lot of other people, the Anti-Defamation League, and a lot of people that have really been blasting Twitch for this. They've been blasting Twitch. They've been blasting essentially all the advertisers that are advertising on Twitch. They're blasting Hasan for this as well. And because of all this, there was an adpocalypse. Suddenly, for some reason, a lot of advertisers are like, wait a second, I don't want my ads to be on this dog shit website. Twitch literally just had a massive scandal because on a officially sanctioned Twitch panel, they ran an Arab to Jew tier list, okay? And it was only after they were called out that they banned the people on the panel. That was, let me remind you, sanctioned by Twitch. So for these infinite double standard reasons and obvious bullshit, Twitch ended up in really hot water. They ended up uncovering that Twitch's trust and safety team are all located in Egypt. The head of the trust and safety team was actually someone that was fired from their previous position because they were anti-Semitic. Like, the rabbit hole goes deep. I already covered it, but what I'm trying to point out is this is all an incredible reason as to why Twitch ends up now in the shitter when it comes to advertisers. Advertisers don't want to be here. So, Asmongold. Oh, never mind. Forgot this. This is to pay no attention to Nuxanor propaganda. I totally forgot this was here. Pay no attention to that. Make ooh cold again. Ooh will remain cold. 3 terms. Ice King, 3 terms. All right, anyway, moving on. We got a clip over here of Asmongold saying, I am done with Twitch. So it gets crazier because now that there are these advertiser things and advertisers are pulling out, for some reason, the Twitch politics streamers are so good at literally gaslighting themselves that they are blaming this adpocalypse on Asmongold, which has got to be the most low IQ, bottom feeder, self-gaslighting take I've ever heard in my entire life. I would go as far as to say that that's a pretty inbred take, ladies and gentlemen. So Asmongold here finds out about someone literally putting a hit out on another streamer.
And so, yeah, if it doesn't get shut down, I will make sure that everybody hears about it. Did you see someone offered 100K to jump Destiny? No. Twitch Streamers Central Committee does not like Destiny.
They're not even running. Well, we brought the white...
It's called shock, you fucking idiot. It's called shock. Anything that happens, I mean, like, holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you...
Destiny lives in Florida, by the way.
You want to earn $100,000.
Oh, he's offering a monetary incentive to kill Destiny in Florida.
Me know.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, so that is obviously unacceptable. You can't just be putting hits out on people on Twitch. And are you ready for like a real shock? This is like the 3rd hit I've seen be put on people like Destiny or Asmongold on Twitch, or myself. I've seen one like that as well, not on Twitter, not on Twitch. But on Twitch, you see it happening in real time, people actually putting hits out on streamers. Like, all it takes is one really unhinged person in your audience, all right? So that happens, and the dude doesn't even get banned until Asmongold starts talking about it.
That should just be a perma. I mean, at least a 2-week or a 30-day. I broke the rules. I paid the price.
Yeah, so when Asmongold broke the rules, he paid the price. But for some reason, there seems to be some kind of double standard.
That's what happens. Other people should do the same thing.
The very same person in the clip was also someone who outright called for Asmon's ban. And
all right, well, interesting. So this guy says Asmongold should get banned. But that guy didn't get banned yet for some interesting reason.
Guess what? That clip wasn't even the first time he threatened to kill someone.
All I'm saying is on site.
What? I didn't know about that. What?
I would like him to come to TwitchCon and we'll see what happens.
And guess
Holy
what?
shit! This dude threatened Destiny twice. Oh my god, what a pathetic loser. Bro, dude, there are more men inside this man's head than there are inside Destiny's ex-wife. All right, that was uncalled for. But the point is, bro is living in his head rent-free.
This is a partnered streamer who gets regularly featured on the biggest political broadcast of the platform.
Right,
and remember
so
those tweets
It
denouncing...
might come as a shock to you, but he's actually a good friend of Hasan's. Oh my god, they're multiplying. This inbred Twitch community of politics streamers. Well, I'm gonna get banned for this shit. Watch.
Asmon, I have more...
Sean Black says someone needs to kill Destiny? Someone needs to kill Destiny. What do you mean?
This is what happens when you don't kill every single slave owner after slavery. That's what you get. You get Destiny. We would have socialism at this point if someone just went out of their way and...
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got another instance of a streamer actually asking for people to murder another streamer. All right, actively putting a hit out.
It would be so easy.
Is this guy banned? Did they ban him?
Nope.
Get ready.
Let me see if they did.
Hello?
Clip's no longer available.
Hello?
No?
Hi.
That's crazy. If they don't ban this guy...
Everybody wave at Asmongold. Hello?
Again, this was posted months ago and nothing ever happened. While these...
Yeah, so interesting. Another political streamer literally puts a death threat on people. And wow, that's crazy. He didn't get banned for it. Wow. Interesting. I wonder why there's an adpocalypse on Twitch. A site where certain protected class of politics streamers that all follow the same strain of thought can literally call hits on other people and not get punished. I wonder why there's an adpocalypse. It must be Asmongold's fault. Well, they wouldn't be putting hits on Asmongold if there wasn't an Asmongold, am I right?
These partnered streamers...
That's like saying that you can't blame a rapist because, well, if the girl wasn't hot, she wouldn't have gotten raped. Like, that is the logic that they're using here, and it's fucking insane.
Were the first to call out Asmon, and of course continue to be given huge platforms.
What?
And remember this clip from 6 months ago?
No way, I didn't even know that. Oh my god.
Asmon, and of course continue to be given huge platforms.
Oh my god, he's also a friend of Hasan's? There's no way. That's crazy. This must be a coincidence.
And remember this clip from 6 months ago?
30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear.
All right, death threat number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Also well known for being on stream with Hasan, another friend of Hasan, in the same fucking inbred leftist crackpot far left super extreme community. That's a shocker. That's crazy. My bullshit senses are tingling off the max.
Partnered streamer received no ban for this.
Oh, no ban for death threats and literally calling a hit on someone. That's crazy.
Continued to enjoy huge platforms and was only recently suspended after this.
Well, she was suspended for the Arab to Jew tier list.
Ethan Klein. Where's the, you guys are missing a category for Zionist.
I think Twitch Arab to Jew tier list. Pretty hilarious. Twitch sanctioned. I wonder why Twitch has an adpocalypse. Must be Asmongold's fault.
Has a huge moderation problem. The worst part about it is that it's the 3rd time this has happened. It happened with that guy, Sean the Black, and it happened also with Denims before that. I think this crosses such a dangerous threshold. Actually, I'll say this. If Twitch doesn't ban this for this happening, I will make sure that everybody hears about it.
Interesting. So, that's wild. I wonder if now Twitch is going to do something about it.
Especially their advertisers. I broke the rules. I paid the price. Absolutely. Other people should do the same thing.
Like, I'll be completely honest with you. Asmongold might actually be, and I know he's obviously doesn't want to make it look this way, but he might be, you know, scared for his life. I mean, you could argue it's so petty for him to say something like that advertisers will hear about this if Twitch doesn't do anything. He's threatening Twitch. He's threatening Twitch. Oh my god, what if Twitch loses advertisers? It would all be Asmongold's fault. You know, the guy that someone literally just told people that he would pay them to kill him. Yeah, totally Asmongold's fault, right?
Happy birthday to you.
What the fuck?
Happy birthday, dear Hasan.
This is crazy.
This is all Twitch staff who, by the way, are not, are working their asses off in some fucking office somewhere, just trying to live their lives, recording an industry-mandated happy birthday little gay video for Hasan. Yeah. And I wonder if that guy actually gets special treatment. I wonder if there's a double standard. It still could be a coincidence, to be honest. Maybe they didn't know about all these clips.
Happy birthday to...
Yeah. Pretty wild, huh? Pretty wild, huh? It gets crazier. There's a follow-up. Twitch is a fucking joke. Because Twitch, after the backlash of Asmongold saying that I'm threatening you to ban this or I will talk about advertisers, Twitch suddenly realized, wait a second, we don't want this to happen. We are going to ban him. And they banned him for 2 days. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. For 2 days. They banned the guy that literally put a hit out on another person on a $100,000 bounty. Yeah, they gave him a 2-day ban. Essentially a slap on the wrist for nothing. And he literally just comes back 2 days later. Oh dear, a 2-day vacation.
This guy's central committee...
Oh, 2 days and 23 hours. Less than 3 days.
Got banned 3 or 4 days.
Remember, Hasan got banned. Asmongold got banned for 2 weeks. Hasan didn't get banned for any of this shit. You know what Hasan did do, though? Oh, he deleted all of his VODs from the last 3 years of streaming. So no one could look up his nefarious shit on the platform. Interesting.
Ago, because in plain English, put out a hit on Destiny.
Holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
If Twitch banned him, that means that Twitch knows that something happened that was wrong. And they are also acknowledging that for putting a hit out...
Yeah, so banning him means that they recognize that he put a hit out on a streamer. Like... This is Twitch's endorsement, all right? This is a fucking endorsement. They heard what happened. They tabulated what happened. They're punishing him for what happened. And it's a 2-day ban.
On another real person.
Bad move of Hasan to delete his VODs. The internet doesn't forget. No, I'll tell you my conspiracy theory, Nuxanor conspiracy theory. I think Twitch made him delete all his VODs because Twitch is getting so much backlash. They don't want to actually upset him, so they probably told Hasan to delete his VODs. That's my guess.
On a live stream with a $100,000 incentive, that only gets you a 3-day ban.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Making a death threat with a monetary incentive can lead to up to 5 years in prison. It is a felony, okay? That dude committed, in my opinion, a felony live on stream in front of 8,000 people, okay? 8,000 people in front of him where he committed a felony, okay? And he gets a 2-day ban! And then, Asmongold gets banned for freedom of speech? Question mark? Like, what the fuck is this world? You're not allowed to threaten violence on Twitch, and that is literally in the terms of service too.
This is insane. This is crazy. Mike from PA threatens to DMCA Asmongold, source LSF.
If you watch any of my content, you don't have a license, I will DMCA you.
And now, after doing a felony on stream, he threatens to commit copyright fraud. What a clown! What a fucking loser! Like, we're not living in reality. Anyway, I pass the question off to you. Why do you think advertisers are leaving Twitch? Do you think it's Asmongold's fault?
I don't give you any consent to review my content.
We don't give a shit about your consent. Me reviewing your content is fair use, motherfucker.
I don't give you any consent to defame me.
Is it so?
It's not defamation if it's literally true.
Mikey?
Oh shit, Asmongold's editor's pulling out the Death Note music. It's real. He deleted all his videos! What a fucking clown, all these losers. Oh, way back machine, let's go. He doesn't have a license for CNN, does he, piece of shit?
You got a license for that?
Oh my god.
Hey, you got a license for that?
Oh my god.
Hey, you got a license for that?
Oh my god.
I went.
He literally killed him. Oh my fucking god, he murdered him. He murdered him.
And I said that if...
Is that why you deleted your VODs on Twitch? No. Twitch deleted my VODs on Twitch without my consent because after I criticized them, they removed my checkmark and deleted all my videos. And then I complained about it and then they gave me my checkmark back because it is an ass backwards fucking website and I hate it. And it's why Adventure Time is on hiatus because I can only do Adventure Time on Twitch and I'm on hiatus because I fucking hate them, okay? I'll get back there eventually, but god damn it, something needs to change. And I think Dan Clancy needs to fucking step down.
This guy doesn't get banned for 2 weeks. I am going to bring Dan Saltman.
Dan Saltman, in case you were curious, is this guy, the Destiny friendo dude who's literally been making this this whole thing exposing Twitch and messaging advertisers and stuff. So this is a real threat, all right?
All of the information that's going to come out has not come out. Some of the most damaging information has not come out yet. And so...
All right, listen, and you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means? You know what that means? You know what that means? More chaos for the Nuxanor! Everyone in chat's telling me to go back.
Come out. Some and Saltman, all of the information that's going to come out has not come out. Some of the most damaging information has not come out yet.
Right.
And so what would you do if they auto-ban you the moment you bring them on? Well, if I'm trying to hold the platform accountable for allowing people that openly commit felonies and use the platform as a vehicle to commit felonies, and I get banned for that, honestly, rip bozo. If this is an extremist website that is meant to house extremist propaganda and crimes, etc., then I think everybody should be aware of that.
This is a big difference between the like when YouTube gets hit for an adpocalypse, it's like a one thing, or it's not the biggest YouTuber on the platform, you know, not the biggest YouTuber. I love how, like, the other Asmongold is growing out of the first Asmongold like a tumor. Like, this is how I imagine he actually looks, like, under his shirt. Like, with the second Asmongold just molting out of the first one's skin instead of showering. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here is, yeah, Twitch, fuck you, you disgusting, abhorrent piece of shit, and there's more. We're gonna wait until Hasan responds and literally attacks Asmongold for causing the adpocalypse on Twitch. You thought the hypocrisy wasn't good. You thought the hypocrisy wasn't done. You fool! There is more chaos for Nux to milk.
Tell him what? Here, you can say it.
I saw that fat fuck asshole Central Committee with his little mustache and fat face, and who knows how fat he is if he gets up. And
oh my god,
the major one.
Is that Asmongold's dad just literally calling this dude a fat ass? Awesome.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. All right. Yo. Bye.
Nice. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Hasan has something to say to Asmongold. The drama continues. The slop thickens.
They're gonna start doing this to China too. Fuck it. Add Haiti on there too.
Get ready, baby.
I just want you to understand, by the way, when Asmongold is making threats like this.
All right, because Asmongold said, this guy literally put a hit on somebody, right? So Asmongold said, if you don't ban him, I'm fucking exposing you for all your shit. Which I think is based. Personally, I think everyone has a right to criticize, and he says, I will use and exercise my land of the free moment, my right of free speech to criticize you, and I will do so, you know, because I hate you guys. My incentive is this guy is on the platform. I think that makes sense. Anyway.
This is the result, okay? When you partner up with cynical fucking assholes who just simply want to see the fucking world burn.
That's me, by the way, that he's not. I don't know. He's referring to Destiny, I think.
And they force platforms who are terrified of offending anyone.
Yeah, they're forcing platforms terrified of offending anyone. Meanwhile, you have the whole fucking Avengers Assemble of fucking anti-Semites on the platform.
Okay? Even if their purpose is utterly and so clearly to troll.
Is it to troll? Or is it because it is a platform where if you don't have Hasan's exact political viewpoint, you get banned? Like, Hasan is the only large political streamer on the platform, and the only other people that have a chance are the ones that are literally glazing this dude. Even Destiny, who's a leftist, is banned on Twitch. Like, and Asmongold, who had pretty extreme, unhinged take, let's not sugarcoat it, he immediately got banned for it. So you have a website that is literally pandering and creating a propaganda hole for Hasan's politics to be ovoposited into your rectums.
Okay? Platforms that turn around and capitulate and cave against that sort of thing.
I love how he's talking about caving against that sort of thing. I wonder what his thoughts were when, when advertisers pulled advertisements from YouTube when PewDiePie said the N-word or whatever. Like, this is so insufferable and such a disgusting way to frame it. It's like me criticizing the obvious anti-Semitism on Twitch is not me being a bully just for the sake of trolling.
Are gonna hurt other content creators, you know?
Oh, the poor content creators that aren't getting their advertisements on Twitch, all because of Asmongold. It is literally Asmongold's fault. I can't believe he would cause Hasan to talk about how it was based when China wiped out Tibet. Or I can't believe it was all Asmongold's fault when he convinced Hasan to talk about inbred Jews for a 3-minute clip. I can't believe that it was Asmongold that convinced Hasan to deny rapes done by terrorists on October 7th. I can't believe it was Asmongold that is the one that told Hasan to talk about how America deserved 9/11. I can't believe Asmongold rigged Twitch to make a Arab to Jew tier list on their official Twitch channel. All of these things that Asmongold did, damn, pretty fucked up for all the other creators on the platform.
This is the list of OFAC countries that you can and can't target to.
Anyway, so can't believe Asmongold would do such a thing. So Asmongold obviously sees this clip and responds because what the fuck, you're blaming Asmongold for Twitch shit when Hasan is literally interviewing terrorists and showing terrorist propaganda on the platform, which arguably is making advertisers a lot more upset?
Hasan blames Asmongold for the Twitch apocalypse. Okay, here we go. Let's watch it.
I just want you to understand, by the way, when Asmongold is making threats like this is the result.
FaZe Hasan revealed Twitch demonetized his stream due to having an Iran tag on his channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's fucking brain dead of Twitch. He's from Iran or whatever, or he's an Iranian, so he puts Iran as a tag on his channel because that's where he's from, and Twitch demonetizes him. You're gonna blame Asmongold for that? I didn't see you blaming anyone. You didn't see you blaming Asmongold when Twitch literally, by the way, this is a fact, a confirmed fact, Twitch banned all of Israel for a year. And they only unbanned all of Israel because of the trolls like Dan Saltman that exposed them for doing that. And, people like me that covered it, and Asmongold that covered it, and everyone that talked about it. That is the only reason why they got away with it. And Asmongold feels so bad for the poor streamer from Iran that got demonetized. Let me remind you, I also feel bad that Twitch is fucking retarded. I also feel bad about it. I feel so bad that Twitch banned all of Israel. I'm sure that was pretty awful for Israeli streamers. I didn't see Hasan talking about why... Hasan said that the reason why Twitch actually banned Israel was probably an oversight because they didn't want terrorist propaganda uploaded on the platform. Which is fucking brain dead because they banned Israel a week after the terrorist attack on October 7th. They banned Israel October 13th, I think. So, Hasan, if you feel bad for this dude getting demonetized because his tag is Iran and Twitch is incompetent, then how do you not feel bad for Israel that Israel was literally banned for a year? I wonder if it's because he's a biased individual with brain rot. Like, Twitch is fucking awful. It is a nightmare world. And blaming Asmongold for this? What?
So Hasan is now blaming Asmon for threatening Twitch.
If this is an extremist website, then I think everybody should be aware of that.
When you partner up with cynical fucking assholes who just simply want to see the fucking world burn.
I mean, let's be honest. The Iran thing, nobody wanted people from Iran to get demonetized. No,
yeah, obviously not. It's saying that Twitch, you guys are evil and I'm gonna expose you guys is not saying I want all Iranian Twitch streamers to get demonetized. Dude, that's crazy! Oh my god. I feel like no one's covering this like with the level of with the vicissitudes that I am. Like, this is a glorious level of chaos.
What do you think? What are you talking about?
Bro, yeah, Asmongold threatening them. It's his fault that a guy from Iran got demonetized because Twitch is fucking insane. This is the biggest pussy shit of all time. Aramage, thanks for the subs.
And they force platforms who are terrified of offending anyone, even if their purpose is so clearly to troll.
The poor website that made an Arab to Jew tier list. Damn, I feel so bad for the fucking Amazon-owned website. Remember, this is anti-capitalist Hasan, the guy that says that he wants landlords to be murdered, all right, in Minecraft, all right? This guy said that he wants the land to soak with the thick capitalist blood of landlords in Minecraft. That's a quote from Hasan. And, oh, the poor Amazon-owned website that's getting bullied for making Arab to Jew tier lists.
Platforms that turn around and capitulate against that sort of thing are gonna hurt other content creators, you know?
I mean, I find it to be kind of flattering, right? That like now, you know, it's like my fault that all this is happening. But
honestly, it's because this is, let me introduce you to someone named Hasan Piker. I haven't followed him for very long, but I am aware that Hasan is only willing to say this about Asmongold because he could put the blame on someone big and famous, right? He obviously doesn't want to give any credit to Destiny because he hates Destiny. He obviously doesn't want to blame Twitch because Twitch is sucking his cock.
But everybody...
Hasan said that, aren't his parents landlords? I don't know if they're landlords, but he is, like, he was a millionaire Nepo baby.
Knows, like, there's been a million bad things that have happened on Twitch, things people didn't get banned for. You know, I don't want to, like, say it's like a group of people, but it kind of is.
Yeah, it's the Hasan crowd. I'll say it.
Of, like, Hasan, Central Committee, Denims, Frogan. They've kind of defended a number of things that are extremely alienating for a lot of people. Like, for example, like, not getting banned for calling people crackers.
But, editor, Hasan did actually get banned for saying that.
That's true. Then why would advertisers be mad if Twitch is actively applying their rules?
True. There wouldn't be any form of adpocalypse if, you know, the rules would be enforced. Interesting.
It was 3 years ago. That makes sense.
This is a cracker take.
About whether that's worthwhile?
Take.
As someone who is cracker phobic, I don't think Charlie Day and Atrioc look similar.
Let me just read through the lines. Her saying that she's cracker phobic means she hates white people and used a slur. Just wanted to translate the bullshit for you guys.
No, I don't give a shit about like someone being called a cracker, okay? As someone who is white and as like
I love how he says as someone who is white, and then half the time when people say things, he says, "Oh, the reason why they hate him is because you're Islamophobic." So this guy is a white, Turkish, Arab, Muslim, depending on the day of the week, in order to defend certain talking points. Like, it's actually wild.
Used that word myself.
The death threat thing only being like a 2 or a 3 day ban. It's not really hard to perceive somebody that puts out a death threat.
If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
You know, they should get in trouble. And so when you play defense for things that you shouldn't play defense for, you're defending something that's unreasonable. It would have never escalated like this if people had held each other accountable and not tried to come up with excuses for...
I don't know if I'm not even blaming people for holding each other accountable. I'm blaming the platform for not holding people accountable. Like, if you want to ban Asmongold for violating terms of service, which makes sense, you do have a terms of service, I think you got to start banning other people for violating terms of service as well. Hasan violated terms of service infinitely worse than Asmongold, and he's literally been getting glazed non-stop by the platform. Like, and you're really gonna blame Asmongold for an adpocalypse? Like, that has got to be the most insane shit I've ever heard.
For bad behavior. I said something stupid about like the whole Palestine thing. I got suspended for 2 weeks because of that. Not once have I said that I didn't deserve that. I completely took accountability for that. I said I fucked up. What I said could have easily been interpreted in the wrong way. I made a mistake. The issue is that people are not taking accountability for the bad things that they're doing, and they're trying to pretend like they're not bad.
I don't even necessarily think that's the case, because I don't think Hasan is not taking accountability for the bad things he did. I think he's a professional gaslighter, gaslighting himself into not really thinking he actually did anything bad. I think that when he actively supports terrorists, he doesn't want to say the quiet part out loud, but I think he probably actively supports terrorists. Like, I'm not saying that he hates Jews, because I don't think he hates Jews, but I do think he hates Zionists, and he thinks that basically all Jews are Zionists. Like, it's an insane strategy that he uses, where he literally, he called Nasrallah based, right? Like, the guy's fucking crazy.
You break the rules, you get in trouble. Here's the problem. After I got in trouble, it provided a massive contextualization.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it, baby. Man's cooking. Man's cooking. That's why I started this whole thing with the Asmongold clip, because if Twitch is just not enforcing rules, then you can't necessarily completely blame Twitch for all this bullshit. But if Twitch is enforcing rules when it's following a talking point that they don't agree with, but if it's following a radical talking point that they do agree with, like, I don't know, let's say supporting terrorism hypothetically, that's when the microscope goes on, and it's pretty fucking insane. Like, are you recognizing this?
Of all of the other people who didn't get in trouble, this is completely Twitch's fault. It's only my fault for making it obvious to everybody else.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure.
Yeah, so then he showed him actual terrorist propaganda.
What do you mean a music video?
No. They do like
what is
they do
this?
music.
Right, so you might not be able to read this sign because it's in Arabic, but don't worry, my friends and brothers, my comrades and homies, I got you. This sign says, "Death to America, death to Israel, a curse upon the Jews." You probably can't read the fine print in Arabic, but don't worry, I got you, baby. These are actual terrorists as defined by the United States government. Anyway, Hasan's Spotify playlist be like,
They're very musical people.
Are you being serious? I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hasan.
No, it is. They do musicals about like their actions all the time.
yeah,
They
what,
love
what,
watching.
what are their actions? Terrorism! This guy's fucking crazy. It's Asmongold's fault that the Houthis are terrorists.
Over like the American flag and the Israeli flag side by side, they will always like march on it.
Oh, hell yeah. Nothing like marching on the American and Israeli flag side by side. God, that's so based. So anyway, as we stand right now, Asmongold plans to do a stream exposing Twitch for biased moderation, claiming he will switch platforms if banned. This is where it basically leads us to today. Ladies and gentlemen, I like chaos a lot. I don't know if you're aware, but I am very much enjoying said chaos. Not that I'm enjoying the incredible amounts of evil shit that the platform has on it, but I am happy that I am here to document it and fling my poop where that poop doesn't belong. As someone that really doesn't love seeing Twitch not getting slapped on the wrist, and while I do feel bad for streamers that are losing their advertisers over this shit, obviously I don't want streamers to lose it. I only care about one part of politics. Only one part of politics matters, ladies and gentlemen. And my internet's dead. The only politics that truly matters, ladies and gentlemen. We will make ooh cold again. Okay? Princesses will no longer have rights in ooh. Ooh will be a safe haven for people. We will build a wall around who, and we will make the Nightosphere pay for that wall. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. The moral of this story is ultimately that it's all Asmongold's fault, is what I'm saying. I told you that by the end of this video, it will be made incredibly clear that whose fault it is, and I think I've painted a pretty good picture that it's all Asmongold's fault. I can't believe Asmongold would literally make Houthis terrorists just so Iranian streamers get demonetized on Twitch. That's my logic. I'm sticking with it. Remember to stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.